Hey guys, how you doing? Washwoman 777, Richard Borba. Washwoman 777. How you guys doing tonight? As you see, they got me, so here I am. Truth exposed. How you doing? Good to see you here. How is everyone? Seems like years. Debbie Carson in the house. How you doing, Debbie? Let's see how many actually show up because I haven't been able to get the word out to too many, just only a few. I appreciate everyone. Thank you all. And if you haven't already, if you could share this out, let everybody know that I'm going to be over here now. I have to at least for 3 months. It's going to take 3 months before I get the 2 strikes dropped. Just as I got off of 2 weeks, they nailed me with one. After that, just after I got two of them dropped, they got me with one. That was 2 weeks. Just after finishing 2 weeks, and then the next video I put up, I got another one. So I got two against me. And I already got a warning here. So the next one will be a strike on this channel. It's crazy. So I don't know. Gotta kind of lay off. I gotta learn some code words, I guess. I'm too straightforward. I don't know. Can you all hear me all right? Everything all right? Kind of rusty at this. It's been a month. Here, let me drop the link if anyone wants to come on up and join. As some of you know, I've been talking a lot about seeds. I got all kinds of seeds. I went crazy ordering seeds. So I'm thinking maybe we do get something going, doing a seed giveaway. I got all kind of medicinal herb seeds and garden seeds, you name it. I pretty much should have it. And I like to help out those who don't have the seeds and stuff that can possibly plant some stuff. Giggles, good to see you. How you doing? Giggles too censored. It's hard to keep up with your names. Dearest Dawn, hello. Good to see you too. Glad you made it. Cool. My first live. I should have been pushing this channel more often, trying to get people over here because I knew it was a matter of time. They're nailing everybody. And we all pretty much on the same page with what's going on around us now. I still do not consent, personally, in my opinion, which I should be still allowed to have. I don't know anymore. It chopping us down like trees. Yep. Dropping a link now. You want to come on up before I get into anything? Yeah, exactly. Same here, Truth. Yeah. I tried shouting out the maskless ninja. I don't know if y'all got that video before it got taken down. I'm wondering what's going on with him too. He's anti-wearer, and he goes into stores and stands up for everyone's constitutional rights. Everyone should check him out. Hey, stranger.
I'm here. My thing fell over. How you doing?
Good, good. Hanging in there.
How's everybody in chat? Good, I hope. Doing well?
Yeah, Dear Storm says he's great. Did you check out Damascus Ninja, Debbie?
No, I haven't.
Uh, I'll have to grab his link, drop in chat for those who don't have him. I'm just wondering what's going on with him because it's been a month since he posted his last video, so I don't know if they finally got him or what.
I'm not sure.
But everyone, click on this link. Check this guy out. It's awesome.
Pretty sure
I wish I.
I'm sub to him.
Yeah. Wow. Brand new channel, everybody. I'm kind of rusty now. Seems like I forgot how to do this. I'm kidding. Oop. I'm just giving everyone a wrench here. Maybe it'll work over here. Hope I don't miss anyone. But yeah, let me show you some of the stuff I got. I mean, I got seeds everywhere. Like I got microgreens, tens of thousands of microgreens. That's cilantro.
Oh, you're talking my language.
Yeah. And spinach. All these are for microgreens. I mean, I got packs and packs and packs of them. I mean, crazy. Each one has thousands of seeds. But with the microgreens, you could either use like a jar like this. I haven't tried the jar thing, but I used the jar to because you're supposed to soak the seeds for like 12 hours. Then it has a strainer thing on the end, so you just dump the water out. It's got different screen sizes, so you can actually grow sprouts in just a jar. And you leave it like this, and when they get nice and big, you can use the big screen. And when you rinse them out, it gets rid of all the seed shells and just keeps the sprouts inside.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I haven't tried that, but I bought like 10 of these seed sprouting trays. So you can see it. So you come with the screen like that, and they got the bottoms. And it's like a sheet of paper you just put over top of them. After you soak the seeds, you put them in that top tray, then you just put paper over top. 2 days later, you got sprouts.
How easy
And
can that be?
and like 5 to 7 days later, you get like this.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Oh
this
my.
is actually my first experiment with microgreens.
Oh wow. Wow.
Yes, this is my trial one. I don't want to just blast out all of my trays. That's why they're so empty. I want to see how this worked out. And wow, it is so easy. I got 10 trays. I can get all these going. Just start like a couple one day, a few days later, start another one. That way you constantly have a crop.
That's the way to do it, Bob.
But this is actually I did for the cats. This is it's wheatgrass and oat grass for the cats, so they have something to
Oh,
munch on, and they're tearing it up too. You can't. I don't want to tip it because you got water in there, but they really got some of them ripped right out of there.
was
They
that like
love it.
natural catnip?
No, it's just very healthy.
Oh, they
It's
like to
all.
eat it.
Yeah, this is natural. What they like to eat, they love it. Every time I let them outside, because they're not outside cats, because I have my backyard all closed in. They can actually go out there, hang out, and they go out, eat some grass. It's not just because they have an upset stomach or anything, and it helps them digest, but it's also full of nutrition, what they need.
Right.
If you look up the ingredients on the cat foods nowadays, I don't know. If you actually look up the ingredients, it's the same thing they put in our foods. It's crazy.
Right.
But these, it was like I think it was 10 of them for $15, whatever. So I just got double
Wow.
order.
That is cheap.
It is cheap, and I don't even didn't even use a light. This all I did was have that sitting in a window.
There's a constant rotation right there.
Right over there by the green plant, I got a little stand there. I just had it sitting on the window. Every day you have to change the water. And after it's a few days old, you got to change the water like twice a day. That's all. So you just keep putting fresh oxygenated water.
Right.
Sasquatch, whoop whoop. How you doing? Good to see you. Yep. And then there's other ways you can grow too. I forgot how much this costs, but I got a bunch of these. These are cocoa core, whatever. You just set your seeds in there and they sprout right into this mat. We got a whole pack of them. I think it's like 20, 30, 40. I don't remember. I just went crazy one day. I started ordering stuff. Then amongst the
Oh,
seeds, like this bucket here.
oh,
But
the
now,
bucket.
yeah, $200 for this goddamn bucket. But it's got 151 varieties of garden seeds. You name it. It's
Wow.
151 varieties. Plus, it gave me a $30 package of the herbal seeds, all heirloom, non-GMO.
Oh, you get your.
So
That's
what I
good.
didn't get in a bucket, I ordered separately. And I found out, like here's a pound of beet seeds. You know,
Oh,
let me make sure. Yeah, these are beets. So instead of just buying a little packet for $2 and get like 20 seeds, if you add like $5 to it, it might be $7 or $8, and you get a whole pound of seeds. That's
bulk.
your rest of your life. You know what I mean?
Bulk. Way to go.
Yeah, I never knew that before. I always went
Oh
with
yeah.
the packages. Alfalfa sprouts. Here's a pound. So you can do the same thing with the sprouting tray. You just germinate them. You put them in sprouting trays, and you can even go big like this.
Oh my gosh.
this is this is peas. 5 pound sack of pea seeds. Peas.
Green peas or black eyed
Green peas. Green peas.
peas? Oh,
What
cool.
I'm doing, I'm gonna buy some cattle panels. They're like 16 feet long, heavy gauge metal fence they use for cattle. And if you put like two stakes in the ground and then you bend it into like an arch and put two stakes on the other side, there you can have grapes, you can have your string beans, your peas, your whatever viney things you have, even squash, the
That's
butternuts.
yeah.
Yeah, because I don't have that much ground space, so I gotta go up.
Go up. Can't go out no more. You gotta go up.
Yeah, it's crazy. But with this time off, I've had with all this punishment I'm getting from ScrewTube, this is what I've been doing and experimenting with. I ordered 2 goji berry bushes. Them suckers get
Oh,
6 feet tall, 5 feet wide, and them goji berries are so healthy.
oh man.
Yeah,
Oh man.
but I got them like I buy them when they're fruit ready because that way you don't have to wait for years before you get anything. You know, if you buy them when they're fruit ready, but you got to pay for it. Like a bush, I think was $79 each, I believe,
Wow.
or $69 each. But they're already like 5 feet tall and ready to
Right.
bear fruit.
Wow.
Yeah, and also last year I planted an apple tree and a cherry tree, and every year you got to prune it. So when I went out there and pruned it, I saved all my clippings. I got this. We were talking about cloning all the time, right? Well, don't think bad of me, but I'm into cloning now.
I was I was just gonna say clone
Yeah,
them. Why not?
it's a root
Get you more
stimulant.
plant. Get you more
So what
plant.
I did is, yeah, with every clipping I took, and like the main one was at least like 2 feet tall. I just like trimmed an inch and a half of the bark off the bottom of where I cut it down to the bare wood and scored it a little bit. Then you dip it in the cloning solution and it'll grow roots. And then you have a fruit ready tree. Also, it could be 2 feet tall and start wanting to do fruit because it's not from seed. If you do it from seed, it takes 5 years for apples to start growing.
Yeah, right. It does.
Yeah.
Wow. Bob's on it.
Yeah. I've been putting things to work.
Mm.
But I have a whole box full of seeds. I'm not going to go through them all, but well, here's one here too. Look. I
My
can't tell you
God.
how many seeds are here. That's mustard seed. That's for sprouting as well. Figure just get a combination of everything sprouting and whatever. Juice it or eat it like a cow.
Mm.
The thing with it is too, you get like 3 crops out of it. You know, you can cut it right down to just above the root, and it'll grow back again. And then you can do it 3 times, but every time you do it, it grows a little slower. But if you're not in a rush, you can just let it grow 3 times. No big deal. As you got other ones growing.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yep.
Once I
I
start
also.
doing that, like making my own food, I've got it going on.
Yep. So also, I'll show you some of these. I don't think these were that expensive either. I think it's 20 here. It holds 12. It comes with the tray,
That's
and
not.
these bottom ones are the greenhouse tops. So I think I got 20 of these. And I'm gonna have them all full. Yeah, that's another way you can do it. Or you can get this type here. This one holds 200.
Wow.
Yeah, depending how big you go, but you put your whole garden, start your whole garden just in this one.
I wasn't ignoring you. Hi, show me. I wasn't ignoring you.
And you got this other one here with the high top. And it's got the humidifier, or you can control the temperature inside. Pretty cool. So what I'm planning on doing, I'm not going to plant all these apple trees in my yard. I already have one, but it's better if you have two, because they pollinate better and
I've
everything.
got a bunch of apple seeds myself.
That's cool. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to like plant one of them and just pass out the rest of them to people around me so they can have an apple tree in their yard so everybody will have something.
There you go.
Same thing with a cherry tree. If anyone wants cherry tree, here you go. Take it.
Two good trees to have.
Well, it also help times around, when help people out food wise too.
Sure it will.
Well, we got 8 people here. That's amazing. Well, there was. Like I've been trying to say to everybody, as soon as I got so many seeds, I definitely have more than a lifetime of seeds here. I want to do some seed giveaways, help people out, get their garden started, and get people motivated to plant something. Even if you never planted something before in your life, it's not hard. It's very simple, and a lot of them you can do just in the kitchen window.
Yeah, that's right. Do it in your house or whatever, in the windowsills.
Here's a perfect example.
Yeah.
This my first try, right in my kitchen window. You know.
Impressive.
Yeah, I'm impressed too. So it's very simple to do. Anyone can do it.
That's good.
Blind straight. Didn't see you come in. Hello, and hopefully I didn't miss anyone else that came in. Probably did. I don't know. Good to see everybody. It's been a while. Hope everyone's doing good. Thanks, Giggles. Yeah, you remember? I remember I used to go to the AAP's there channel and used to do the giveaways and everybody pick a number. Yeah, if I can get like 50 people in here, we can do a couple raffles like that. Pick 1 to 50 or whatever.
There you
Even
go.
some. Yeah, we can do something like that.
You need to find us a wheel. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Raffle wheel.
The only thing is though, I'm gonna need, you to email me with your address and everything so I can send it to you. So if some people might have a problem with giving an address, but if you have no problem with it, then I can send you some seeds. You know. Washwoman's got it. You can actually live off them. You're right.
I
But I'm
like
not a doctor.
sandwiches.
I'm not a doctor. Don't listen to me. I know nothing. Right, YouTube? I'm so tired of getting beat down by YouTube. It's ridiculous, really. I have to resort to this.
It's beyond ridiculous. Like we need parents hovering for children. You know what I mean?
Yep. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Got a big cup.
Yep. But for those who haven't tried doing them sprouts, check them out. Go on YouTube, look up some, how to grow the sprouts. They tell you. That's how I learned. I just looked it up, saw how they did it, bought the trays, bought seeds. Boom. And if you could, in times where you can't go out or there's nothing on a shelf or you have no money to do it because certain conditions that made us not be able to get things.
Exactly.
Well, I think it's a good emergency food. And it just takes days. And you get enough trays going, you can have a cycle going.
That's very good of you, Bob. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Very good of you.
So I like to try to help all I can. But also, if you're one person and you just want to make a ball of sprouts, you can just make like one huge ball, like a baseball size in there of just sprouts by using this one. This is like $7 or whatever.
That's
It
only
was a
like
three.
one. That'd be only like one meal deal there.
Right, exactly. That's why I don't use it. But I bought it because I
I
like
need a. I
the
need a. I'd need a big old flat. Okay.
right. See, I wanted to buy the screens for my jars I already have, and I didn't see them, and I wasn't going looking for them. So I figured, here I go. I'll kill two birds with one stone. So I use this to soak my seeds in the 12 hours. Then I just rinse them off and spread them out. And
One of those would be good, like taking camping or something like that. Extended camping or whatever. I'd find a use for something like that.
mm, oh, truth. I hear you. I need to play a video so I can. mm. Washwoman just got out of the Facebook jail. Yeah, I don't even play
On
with that.
Facebook, they have certain memes. They warn you before that you even think about. You can save it for yourself, but they warn you before posting it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, they did me. Oh yeah, it was like a fair warning deal. I've got 2 strikes. I only got 1 strike left on Facebook. Well, maybe I better not take this one. Might get tempted.
Yep. Well, to get off a little bit topic, but I'll be back on it again because I have so much stuff. Oh, I didn't get to the food. Plus, I get by the gallons organic. This one here is Big Bloom. Ugh. Another gallon. Grow big. And this one is for when it's in fruit stage of producing the fruit or vegetables. It helps it bloom. Plus, I got a gallon of the pH control. You can control the pH of the soil because
So
that's important.
yeah.
And I got a 3-in-1 meter. I have it right here. What do you know? It's like $5 or $6. This you put there's 3 settings on it. You put it on moist. You stick it 2 inches down in your soil, and it tells you if the plant needs to be watered or not. It has a gauge there, so it's an
That's
easy way of
cool.
checking. Yeah. Then it's got a light. It tells you how much light your plant is getting.
Oh
Maybe you want
wow.
to put it in a window or something. You can check the light. If there's sufficient light, then you can grow a plant in the window. And it also has a pH tester. You just switch to pH, and it tells you if your soil is acidic or if it's too high in pH.
Wow. That's nice.
Very cheap. Got it on
All that
eBay.
you did. I like
Yeah,
that.
I'll have to get links for all this stuff. But this is just a 3-way meter on eBay. Uh, nice. Truth's got one. He knows. Good for you, Truth. I can't cut back. I still at it. Mm.
Go ahead, Olsen.
Yeah, that's a handy gauge for anyone. I had one somewhere, but I lost it. So I actually bought a couple of them, one for inside, one for outside. Yeah,
Really nice.
it works outside too. If you're gonna, in the shady area of your yard, You can test the light. It'll tell you, you know, if you're getting enough light or not. Because if your plant wants full sun or partial sun, you know, well, anyway, it'll let you know how much light you're actually getting. I like it.
I like it too. Anything to make things easier, especially when you got a lot to do.
Yep. Well, I actually had a different video of this woman sent to me, but I already had some lined up. But as I see, a couple of them got deleted already, so it's a good thing I didn't play. You know what I mean? That's my luck. But I'm gonna play this one, and I'm gonna give her a shout out for everybody to drop the link in the channel and everybody check her out. Seems like a good channel. Yeah, it changed this. Let me see. Okay. I hear myself? Nope. Let me see. Climate change or weather modification?
I want to direct your attention to this article written by Marshall Shepard titled, President Biden Didn't Cause the Winter Storm, Nor Did Barack Obama Cause Superstorm Sandy. As with most sad attempts at journalism these days, this article debunking weather modification starts with the same old character attacks on anyone and everyone who questions the status quo. I literally get a brain cramp having to write stuff.
Brain cramp.
Literally gets brain cramps. That's definitely. I guess he was an early adopter.
You know what time it is?
Vaccine. It is utter foolishness. However, I try to find the teachable moment in all of it. In case you haven't noticed, we are currently living in a reality in which people believe COVID-19 is planned by the government or that perfectly legitimate elections were somehow fraudulent. There are also people that believe the earth is flat, climate change is a hoax, or that contrails from airplanes are some mind-controlling ploy. Geez, where's Bigfoot when you need him? You notice how they gotta throw Bigfoot or flat earth into every article like some kind of mental manipulation watermark? Hey, if you believe the government has ever done anything bad, you're also a Trump supporter and you believe in lizard people. It's literally science. Even the title of this article itself is an insult. President Biden didn't create the storm. Nobody believes President Biden created the storm, Marshall. Nobody believes President Biden can create a full coherent sentence.
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true international effort to pressure.
Biden just signed whatever papers were thrown in front of him by his keepers to create the very obvious manufactured crisis on the Texas power grid. He's probably not even aware of what happened in Texas.
I get up in the morning, look at Jill and say, where the hell are we?
Shepard then explains the science behind a polar vortex, which I'll be honest, I did appreciate. I'm a girl who loves to learn. The polar vortex is a large area of low pressure and cold air that helps keep the colder air close to the poles, as seen in the diagram on the left. Often during the winter in the northern hemisphere, the polar vortex will become less stable and expand, sending cold Arctic air southward over the United States with the jet stream, as seen in the diagram on the right. Simple enough to understand, but his caption beneath the diagram is where it really gets interesting. He says, I included the aforementioned information because even though there are no hidden weapons controlling our jet stream patterns, climate change, due in part to human activity, is likely altering the weather patterns. Wait. I want you to think about the absurdity of this statement for a moment. On one hand, he's claiming that the weather can certainly be altered by human activity. But on the other hand, he's claiming there's just absolutely no way there can be weapons that control the weather. This is a complete logical fallacy. If you believe that the weather can be altered unintentionally by human beings, you must also believe that the weather can be manipulated on purpose by human beings. You can't have it both ways, Marshall. I mean, that's just logic. Don't scientists use logic anymore? And not only is that true in theory, this has been put into practice since as early as the 1940s. In 1947, Project Cirrus was the first attempt to modify a hurricane when an airplane flew along its rain bands, dropped nearly 180 pounds of dry ice into the clouds, and caused it to change direction and eventually land near Savannah, Georgia. The public blamed the seeding, lawsuits ensued, and the project was canceled as a result. In 1967, weather was weaponized for the first time that we know of during the Vietnam War. Operation Popeye was a military cloud seeding carried out by the U.S. Air Force. The highly classified program attempted to extend the monsoon season over specific areas of the Ho Chi Minh Trail in order to disrupt North Vietnamese military supplies by softening the road surfaces and causing landslides.
We have some of these capabilities now?
Inconclusive. Even in the 60s, the CIA used this to bring down monsoons during the Vietnam War to wash out the Viet Cong. Governments have been playing with this thing.
Alleged to.
Alleged to, right.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah. Alleged to. 1967 was 50 years ago, so I'm going to let your imagination run wild on how far we've come with weather modification. Check out this document called Finding the Shape of Space on the U.S. Department of Defense's website. Controlling the weather is a tactic that could counter the FMV sensors. For example, in a hypothetical 2035 scenario, China is preparing for a large-scale exercise in which it intends to test several new weapon systems. It doesn't want the United States to observe events on the ground or in the air. To conceal the activity, China saturates the upper atmosphere with silver iodide crystals, forming a layer of cirrus clouds, and effectively prevents or significantly reduces observation from space. This scenario is not far-fetched. China leads the world in its efforts to control the weather. Bill Woodley, a scientist who ran several cloud seeding experiments for the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, calls China the epicenter of all weather modification activity. They're training young scientists and pilots. They've just gone crazy over there, adds Woodley. He noted that Beijing employs 32,000 people nationwide in its weather modification office and invests $100 million annually in the program. Funny how they never consider any of this as a contributing factor to climate change. No, it's all your fault. Just go out and get yourself a Prius and the world will be saved. Today's climate engineers can create wildfires, they can create rain and snowstorms, and they can manipulate the stratosphere to cool down the Earth, which is exactly what our buddy Bill Gates is gearing up to do. He's backing a Harvard experiment called SCOPE-X that aims to spray the stratosphere with particles in order to block out the sun and cool down the Earth's surface. Yeah, that's right. As early as next year, we're going to be living out the plot from Snowpiercer.
First, the weather.
Anyway. Hello, Jenny. 8675309. She doesn't just talk about that. She talks about other things that I can't talk about, obviously, because they keep attacking me and striking me and shutting down my channel. So I'll just drop her link to the channel and you can actually go see what else she talks about. True says she's good. Yeah, I've seen her only a few times, and I don't know. I guess my judgment's been off lately. But yeah, from what I've heard, she seems, be on point with everything. At least in my opinion. And Dear Storm likes her too. Cool deal. So then everyone should go click on that link and check her out. And if anyone else wants to pop up, there's a StreamYard link. You know what to do. Awesome. I kind of lost everybody over here. I don't know. Starting over. If everyone could help out, spread the word, that'd be awesome. Everyone, I would like to.
Once everybody figures out where you are, Bob, You know,
Yeah, I know. It'll
that's
take a
find you
while,
first.
but I like to get it going soon because I really do want to get this seed thing going before. I don't know. It's not time to plant here, but I'd like to get it done before it's time to plant.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. How's your area? It's not ready to plant, right?
My bushes are already blooming and my roses are starting to bloom.
But if
Yeah,
you're gonna plant a garden, you can plant a garden outside,
it's going to be almost 60 degrees tomorrow.
so you can. All
Yeah.
right. So you should have already had seeds going then. Mm.
I don't think there even was a winter here. Maybe that, maybe that one snowstorm. You know, that was about it.
Mm.
2 seasons this year.
Yeah, I got some interesting ideas I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be building a lot of. Got some diagrams here I've been doing. Building some raised gardens, even in the front. You make some raised like flower bed things, the borders, everything, and a lot of these medicinal herbs look like nice flowers, and they're
Yeah.
perennials. All you gotta do is cut it just above the dirt, like a half-inch above the dirt. You can harvest, dry it out, use it for your herbal teas, and it grows back the next year. You don't even have to plant it again.
The average person would never know.
Right. As long as you're in the right area where it grows, though. I'm in
Right.
an area where it's like borderline. I mean, it can get cold, but usually don't. Where it don't, gets too cold. She's got lots of diagrams too. Good stuff. Yeah, yeah. I pretty much have to because like echinacea. I'm planting hundreds of them. I already got 700 seeds right now, germinating.
Oh, wow.
You just have like hundreds of them just growing right up in certain areas, and then you can just harvest them, dry them. Never have to buy echinacea again. I buy this stuff by the pound. I buy 5 pounds. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah,
May as
and
well.
a lot of these herbs are like average around 20 a pound. That's what I go by. Sometimes it might be 23, 24, 25 a pound. Sometimes it might be 17, 18, 19 a pound. But I average around 20 a pound. And I buy a lot of pounds of all different kinds of stuff. And if these are perennials and keep coming back, just keep harvesting and harvesting, and you know what you're getting. You can
Exactly.
you can be buying organic non-GMO, but who knows what they're doing it.
Yeah, we got to start fighting back.
Yeah, the I think you're talking about the blue butterfly pea, dearest dawn. I actually have that video of that one up. I got that seed too. Let me see. There's a lot of seeds I'll be giving out too. A lot of them you won't be able to know by name, but like scarlet red sage, awesome. Ground ivy, it's very awesome. Lamb's ear, even dandelions. I bought thousands of dandelions. Valerian is actually catnip. Catnip is very good for you.
Oh, really?
Blue, yeah, it's crazy. You got blue butterfly pea.
And I'd have every cat in the neighborhood over here.
Yeah, yeah. Bethany statues of officinalis, whatever it is. I don't know how to say it, but very awesome. Lemon balm, horehound, Scutellaria,
I could-
ashwagandha.
I could become a herbalist. I could start learning.
Mother of Time. Then you got Osha, Lamium proparium, Sir Red Dead Nettle, Calendula, Centella.
That gives me an idea.
Yeah, and a lot of them, like I said, if you look them up, and they look just like nice flowers that people probably grow all around their borders, which I do see people grow, but they don't know what it does.
Heck, I'd just look it up. Go from there.
Yep, I agree, Washwoman. No guarantee on organics anymore. You can't trust big.
No.
You
The
know,
potatoes in the grocery store, they're labeled organics. I can't eat them because of this. They may be an organic potato, but they grew it in contaminated soil. Therefore, it's not organic anymore.
yeah.
I mean,
I also wonder about the same thing about seeds that I buy. You know, if you're getting non-GMO organic seeds,
right.
are they really? Same thing as the food, but at least they're being raised organically and they're not being bombed with all kinds of.
Isn't there any way to test it, Bob?
I don't know. I'm not a scientist whatever you want to call them. I don't have a microscope or anything to test that. I don't know how you go about it. I probably could. You give me ideas.
Why not? You went this far, look into it.
I do. I follow through with a lot of stuff, and it might be.
I might start looking into it too. It's a good idea.
Oh, he grows lamb's ear. Yeah, check out just type in lamb's ear health benefits. Sometimes you gotta type it in different ways to get, the information. You can't just type it in one way and not find it and forget it. You gotta reword it because they like to hide stuff like that. Even that's why written down here I have the words that I can't pronounce, like Bethany stachys, I guess it's called, officinalis. I don't know. I had to write it down that way because the name that I know by, I guess, you can't find it that way. So what I do, if I can't find some, I'll type in that word and go to Wikipedia, and I'll find like there are 5 or 6 different names of that item, and I'll copy and I'll paste one of the names. And if that one don't work, I'll try one of the other names, and one of the names usually works. Boom, there it is. It's crazy. It won't be in English. It'll be some crazy.
Beat the algorithm.
Yeah, because a lot of these seeds I had a very hard time buying. You can't find them anywhere. But depending on what word you type in to search them in, they do pop up.
Yeah, they don't make it easy for us anymore, do they, Bob?
No, they don't. I also got some LEDs I'll have to get out and show. Yeah, I ordered all kinds of stuff. I thought I was going to need LEDs for these sprouts, but you really don't. They grow right in the window.
Cool.
Yeah. Lamb's quarters. I don't even know what that is. Is that the same? I don't know.
I've probably seen it. Don't even know what it's called. Don't even know what it
Yeah.
looks.
But like I was saying, like the echinacea, that's a nice looking. Let me see. All right, here's the one that Dawn was talking about. and it's very easy to grow.
Pea flower tea and is made by steeping butterfly pea flowers in hot water. 2. The flowers come from the plant known as Clitoria tenacia, also known as
Oh,
Asian wings, bluebell vine, blue tea, or Darwin pea. These have some wonderful health benefits for the human body. 3. Blue tea contains some powerful antioxidants which strengthen the overall body. These help to strengthen the immune system and fight diseases and infections.
love
4.
it.
Drinking this often
Mhm.
can also boost the health of the eyes. It contains an antioxidant called proanthocyanin, which increases blood flow to the eyes. This helps in treating blurred vision, dry
Wow.
eyes, glaucoma, and retinal damage. 5. One of the most
fantastic.
important benefits of blue tea is its anti-aging properties. Like other herbal teas, it is rich in antioxidants. Antioxidants fight free radicals in the body, which are the leading cause of premature aging. 6. It is also rich in flavonoids, which stimulate the production of collagen. Collagen helps your hair to grow healthier and less likely to break. It also improves skin health, eye health, and helps to build cells in the body. 7. You can purchase a powdered form of blue tea to use in delicious recipes. Butterfly pea tea powder is often used in smoothie bowls to add vibrant color and health benefits. 8. The rich color pigments in this flower comes from its anthocyanins. These are a type of flavonoid which are twice as powerful as vitamin C in boosting the immune system. Drinking blue tea can help protect the body against illnesses from bacteria,
fantastic
viruses, and fungi. 9. If you suffer with a urinary tract infection or a bladder infection, then drinking this tea can help. Its anthocyanins and other nutrients flush the urinary system and destroy harmful bacteria. They also prevent bacteria from sticking to the walls of the bladder. 10. If you wish to keep your heart healthy, then drinking herbal teas daily are recommended. Blue tea fights oxidative stress on the heart and helps to keep blood pressure under control. 11. Blue tea contains acetylcholine, a very important nutrient for brain health. In Ayurvedic medicine, this was used to enhance memory, recall, and concentration. The
Oh, wow.
acetylcholine boosts communication between neurons in the brain.
Oh, I
12.
need that.
When making this tea, you simply add the flowers or powder to boiling water. Allow this to steep for 10 to 15 minutes and watch as the water becomes a light blue color. 13. The color of this tea changes depending on the pH level of the water. Adding lemon juice makes the liquid a dark purple color. It can even turn red when the water is acidic enough. 14. We recommend adding cinnamon, ginger, or lemongrass to impart a wonderful flavor and additional health benefits to the tea. You can also cool this drink in the refrigerator and add ice for a more refreshing drink. 15. A cup of blue tea drank between meals can also help to balance blood sugar levels. It contains properties which improve the health of the pancreas and other internal organs. 16. Stress and anxiety are the leading causes of disease and degradation of the human body. The
Wow.
antioxidants in blue tea help to relax the nervous system and calm the body. For this reason, herbal teas can effectively extend the human lifespan and boost overall mood and happiness. 17. You can make a very healthy lemonade by juicing lemons and adding water, crushing.
Well, anyway, yeah, it's very awesome.
I hate it.
Anti-cancer properties, everything. You gotta check it out. The butterfly blue pea, and like Dear Stone said, it's very pretty too. It's nice blue flowers, and they grow like vines. I plan on having one of my fences like covered with this vine, just full of the blue flowers.
I bet that's good for the digestive system too.
Yeah, all this natural
Yeah,
stuff. Pretty much all of them say they're good for digestive.
I'm on
Hey,
board.
baby Truth, good to see you here. But yeah, that is actually one of the seeds that I had a hard time finding. I'll have to check into it again, see if I can get more of them. I forgot how many I got.
I agreed, dearest Don. Every ingredient he listed, man, was just like awesome.
Here, I'll type it in. Actually, I'll just drop this video. Here's the link to the video. It's called Butterfly PT
Oh
or
man,
Blue Butterfly PT.
of course it has to be a butterfly. Awesome.
And I tried buying it by the pound, but it's so expensive that you can't buy it by the pound or by the 5 pounds. You can only like find it in like an ounce or so at a time. It's like it's crazy. So I went looking for the seeds and how easy it is to grow, and they say it grows like vines. It could be invasive, so if you don't control it, you know, what I mean, you want to control it, but you want to get this stuff.
Right.
Grow your own. Harvest it. It's a perennial. Yes, it's a perennial. In certain areas, if it gets too cold, that's when it'll be an annual. But if you're in an area where, just look it up, it should survive most areas except for extreme cold.
Hmm.
I didn't drop the link, did I?
No, I don't think so.
There's the link to it. The tea, anyway. Yeah, so it's a perennial, so you can like harvest it every year.
Right.
And if you had all these different things, if I wish I knew this, oh man, if I wish I knew this, I would have had everything going so many years ago. I mean, we're taught that when at the end of the season you hack it down, or you know, I clean out the garden, I'm ripping everything out. But I did notice the last few years that some of the things I didn't pull out are actually growing. I'm like, what?
Wow.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I brought in one of my pots because I needed some dirt to start some of these seeds, the pot and mix, and it had lettuce growing. There's only a little thing, a couple inches tall, but it's coming up nice and green. It's like, what? It had green and red on it because it's like a arugula or something.
Make me want a salad. I'm serious. I'm just thinking about a salad right now.
Well, that's what I do too. I got the big, huge pots. I don't know how many gallon it is, but it's a big one. You know, you could put like a small tree in it, whatever. But I plant the lettuce, the arugula, and all the salad makings, just all different of them growing in there. So I can just go up to the one pot and just trim off of each one, and there's your salad. And you keep growing.
Cool.
And I'm planning on getting cattle panels. I'm going to do it this year. I've said it for the last few years, but I'm going to do it this time. And
That's a really cool idea.
yeah, I've seen cattle panel greenhouses. It's so simple. I already have a garden, so all you gotta do is put one end of the panel in, and you bend it so it goes into a curve, and put the other side inside the, you know what I mean? So you have a dome, and then you buy the plastic the size of your whatever size you go. I'm going like I think 4 panels is 16 feet.
Cool.
So yeah, we'll see. It might go more, but but you just connect them all together and you put your plastic over it. Then all you gotta do is close in the ends. You can make it some fancy, or you can just slap something together, whatever.
I never thought of using those, but they would be like perfect.
Well, the last few years too, I've been noticing a lot. The heat from that white sun is a lot on the plants too. And no matter when I'm watering my garden, I still see the effects of it. It's too hot. So with that plastic, it's supposed to help with the UVs, and you can grow year round as well. You know, in the wintertime you can grow inside them too. With there's cold plants that still thrive in the cold.
Put together my greenhouse. I haven't put it together yet.
Yeah. How about the burning bush? Burning white sun. That's right, dearest Dawn. Yeah. And I looked it up too. I mean, for the greenhouse plastic for I got looking at a piece of 20 by 40 because you figure it's going to be so long, and then to the ground you want to cover both ends. It's like $77 or whatever just for the plastic. And I think it was $15.99 for each section of the cattle panel at Tractor Supply. They come in 4-foot by 16-foot lengths.
Oh, cool. I didn't know. Well, it makes sense. You can go there and get them.
Yeah. And they're such a heavy gauge that they support themselves, you know, for a greenhouse.
Right. Yeah, they're pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Well, they have to be because cattle are so heavy.
So everybody get in the mood to grow. Get ready.
I'm ready.
You're ready.
I am ready. Yep. My plants are blooming. My roses.
Cheers. You already have a greenhouse, dearest Dawn? You said you're getting ready to close it off. I seen it. I mean, it's pretty simple just to make a decent door on it, which is probably what I'll do. I'm not going to go crazy. But another thing too, though, with those cattle panels being they're 16 feet long, you can just put like 2 stakes in the ground, put one end of the panel to it, and then bend it so it goes into an arch, and put 2 stakes on the other side. And then you have like a walkthrough, and you can have grapes growing up it, and just have the whole thing covered with grapes or any kind of vines.
That look pretty.
Yeah.
Tasty too.
Yeah. I gotta put plastic cover over it. I hope you're getting the greenhouse. Oh, greenhouse panels. Just don't use any clear plastic, whatever. Because if it's not DUV that they use on the greenhouses, I guess your plants will still get baked. I mean, that's what I've seen on other videos, so. But yeah, I'm gonna go big this time, Debbie. Bigger than I have in my whole life.
Do it. I've never put my greenhouse. It's an outside greenhouse, a portable one. It has shelves all around it and stuff you can put in it, like metal shelves and everything. But I've never. I should. Got plenty of space for it.
Yeah, I've never gotten into too much growing up. I usually just let, like cucumbers and stuff, I'll just train them which way they want, and go different ways. But this time, everything's going to go up. If it's a vine, it's going up.
There you go.
Yeah. Yep, some have 3-year, 4-year, the plastic lasts on the greenhouse plastic. Yeah. I thought it was really expensive, but from what I've seen, it's really not that bad. I thought it was gonna be a few $100s just for a piece of plastic.
All right. I'm kind of excited. you know, cook my own food anyway. May as well grow it too.
Yeah. Well, if you like microgreens, there you go.
Salad and sandwiches, and there you go.
Yep. I can't remember how much I paid for them, but you can get those big, huge bags that have hundreds of thousands of seeds in them.
Mm,
You know, it'll last you a long time.
yeah.
And very healthy.
I love gardening anyway.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, but I used to do pretty big, but I downsized to comfortable where it's not too much work, but I get plenty. And here I go. Full bore, more biggest ever. Front, back, sides, everywhere I can. Boom.
Yep, I'm ready to.
I haven't, dearest Dawn. Have you ever tried to plant dry beans or peas?
It's getting at the point you have to, because you can't trust the food at the store anymore. I can't.
Yeah.
If it's not organic, my digestive system will like be really upset.
Yeah. Well, what I do with pretty much most of my seeds, I'll let them soak in water overnight. Then I'll place them in and use uh, like a thick toothpick or a matchstick or something like that type, and you can actually pick up the seed by seed with that and just set it right into your dirt. That way, you wet it, and then it'll pick up the seed.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, that helped me a lot. I planted it like 700. I
Hmm.
was putting 3, 4, and 5 in each hole, you know, and have a few spread up. And then whatever makes it, then I'll separate them. And another thing I noticed too on these microgreens, I've seen people have like these metal baker's racks. You know what I'm talking about? They're
Yeah.
like they're metal wire racks. And they'll have like 4 or 5 trays or 4 or 5 shelves, and they'll have like the bottom tray of one of those things that doesn't have any holes in it. They'd put it on top shelf and put a thing under one side so it has a little slant to it, and
That's
drill holes on that end, and then the next shelf down, have it leaning the other way. That way, when you water the top one, the water will travel all the way through, all the way down all the trays, and water them all.
how cool is that?
Yeah, and they have
That's
the tray inside like a big tote, so the water drains down. It drains down that. And you just scoop it out of the tote and right back up again.
How cool.
And that's for like growing for a family, the microgreens. Yep, you're right. Yeah, it is a good idea, truth. But I'm not gonna get into that. I got my 10 little trays. That's gonna be plenty. But if you're doing a whole family, yeah, no doubt.
Really.
Yep. And I noticed too on the garlic, when they tell you how to plant garlic, I was researching that too. They tell you that you got to plant it in the fall time, then it goes through winter, and then it comes up in the spring. Me, I tried it like my regular seeds. I threw them in a glass of water. I threw like 20 of them in a glass of water. And I seen a few days later, a couple of them got little roots coming out. Like, wow, okay.
Cool.
So then I went and bought a organic, non-GMO thing of garlics. There's like 5 or 6 garlics, but you take them apart, you get like 20 pieces out of each one. I got over like 100 garlics soaking right now, growing roots.
Oh yeah, the garlic.
And I put one in in one of those little greenhouses, and already got 4 or 5 of them popping up out of the dirt. So you don't have to wait till the following year with the garlic. And I bought like 4 or 5 ginger roots, and they come all weird looking, like might look like this. Well, you break this piece off, then you break this piece off, and this piece, and this piece, and then this piece, and you'll have like 5, 6 pieces of the ginger root that you can actually plant. And again, they say you're supposed to put it in the soil, like fall time. Then you wait till after winter and everything. Then next year it's supposed to sprout. Well, I'm trying the same thing I did with the garlic. I put them in mason jars in filtered reverse osmosis water. That's what I only use. And I added some root stimulator, like I did for my apple trees and cherry trees, to promote roots on the branches. Well, I threw some root stimulator in the water. I'm going to see if I can get these ginger to root where I can have ginger this year and not have to wait till the following year. I'll let you know how that works out.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's been a few days now and I don't see anything yet, so it might not work. I never tried growing ginger before. It's my first time, and I'm just going to try doing it the quick way. It worked with the garlic.
I'm gonna try growing some turmeric too.
Ah,
I
don't
use
have
turmeric
that one.
everything I eat. Everything. I dump it in. It's anti-inflammatory. It's so good for you.
What I did was I went through a list of the medicinal plants and what they're good for and everything, and I picked out like the top 100. I couldn't tell you how many I have, and I still have some coming because some places, I don't know, some aren't till like mid-March.
Yeah.
Truth knows what I'm talking about with the racks. That's crazy. That's massive scale. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
So what I'll do is I gotta figure out what app to use. I gotta download an app or something to like just pick random number like 1 to 50, you know what I mean, and have everyone pick a number. Then I'll just tap it whenever number pops up. Whoever had that number wins.
Just picking random. Yeah.
I'll do like a little variety pack. So give like not just one thing. Give it a variety, nice variety of something. I'm already germinating. I still got snow on the ground.
Yeah, they're controlling the weather for sure. I mean, this is not the weather pattern's all messed up. Totally out of whack.
Yep.
Snow's not even real, crying out loud.
Well, I got one of those LED lights that covers an 8x8 area. So what I plan on doing is vegging all the plants for 2 months before it's ready to plant outside here, because it's usually the second week of May. So if I get them going now, germinate them and get them going, be about 2 months of growth, a good size.
All right.
Wow. 100 white strawberries. See, I tried strawberries, and I don't know about your area, but my area, they attracted those Japanese beetles, they call them, I guess.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're constantly, every day, just giving me problems. Then I had problems with a few other plants. They only attack certain ones. Strawberries is one of them. Yeah, I noticed that with my cherry tree too.
Oh no.
At the end of last year, those beetles like it, so I got a couple of those. Actually, I got like a dozen of them. Of those beetle bags that they're supposed to attract them, and they drop in it.
What kind of beetle was it?
I think they're Japanese beetle. They're
Are
like
they
a gold.
indigenous here or?
Oh, I don't know. I never looked them up or anything. I'm not even sure it's the correct name, but that's what I know them by, Japanese beetles.
Need to look it up.
They're not that big, but that's cool. No issues. That's what's up. It must be the area. Yep, I already got on order some bird netting too for all the berries, because last year I planted 2 red raspberry bushes, 2 black raspberry bushes, 2 blackberry bushes, and 2 blueberry bushes, and 2 grapevines.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, and when I planted them, I got plenty of blueberries and some berries the first year because they're like fruit ready. So this year should be good. But I didn't have it fenced in at the time, and one day went out and the blueberry bush was stripped, not one berry left. Wow. Yep. So that had to get all the bushes, they all got fenced in. So now I just gotta get a little net because it's up against like where I got a wood fence anyway, 6 foot tall. So they're in between. I just
Critters
like
been good.
drape a bird net, they call it, or something, I guess, to protect berry bushes. Just drape it over so they can't get in there and get all the goodies.
That's what I need to do here. I got 20-pound plus possums and all kinds of critters here, coyotes, and all kinds of.
Yeah.
I seen one the other day. It was huge. I couldn't believe it. It had dug a hole underneath the neighbor's fence. Right, I was trying to squeeze it
Wow.
there. Big old possum.
Oh, possum. Okay.
Possum.
I
Yeah.
thought you were talking about coyote. Like, wow.
So I walked out my door and to go around the front and go out to my backyard, and a coyote was just right up in front of me, and just, I guess he didn't see me or anything, but I sure did stop. I thought, what the heck? It just continued on what it was doing. That was like a few years ago.
The coyotes or wild dogs or whatever you are, that's why I fenced in my backyard, because you can go out any night, usually around 11 o'clock, and you hear them. When they find something, all of them just yelping and screeching and just attacking and attacking and attacking.
Yeah.
You hear like screaming and wow. Then it gets quiet and they howl back and forth. You hear one howling, then you hear one howling way down, like telling them, "Hey, we got some food."
I've got raccoons here that run in like a family little pack. The older ones, they walk on like their hind legs, and then they have all like the little babies on their fore right behind them. All the little
Mm.
eyes just glowing in the dark. Looks creepy. Pretty big raccoons. They're mean too. They stand up on their back legs and they'll hiss at you and show you their claws and stuff.
Hmm.
Protective, yeah. There's the
Truth.
baby.
That's a good point too. Truth. A lot of these medicinal herbs are repellents, so it's good to plant them in certain places. And it's good to know. I forgot which ones do it, but I do have the stuff written down, and I have to do more research on that as well because if it really works, no doubt, I'm gonna try it. Maybe you know a few off the top of your head, but you know that they help protect your vegetable plants. Camellia Rose, hello, how you doing?
Hi, Camel. How you doing, hon?
Good to see you made it. Let me see. Conspiracy Realist Mom, hello. This Conspiracy Mom actually gave me one video from, what's her name? What's Her Face? That's the name of the channel, the one I dropped before.
That's the name of the channel. What's her face?
Yeah, the one that's talking about climate change.
Yeah.
She talks about the thing you put over your face and stuff too, and the other nonsense that's going on that YouTube keeps attacking me about, so I can't even say nothing about it. Trying to keep one of my channels up. Actually, both. That's why I'm not on the other one. Well, I can't use it for 2 weeks, but after that, I got two. If I get into it one more time, it's gone. So, and just shouting out, the maskless ninja gave me a warning here. So if I get a strike, then it'll be 1 week. Can't upload. Can't live stream. You can't even save a video to your playlist. You know, like if I see a good video, I'll save it to my current events for other people to see or something. But can't even do that. Yep, that's what I'm doing, Camo, because they're like back to back. So it's let me see. Yeah, it's May something. I don't remember, but it's in May until they drop. Well, once the first one drops, then I'll be back to the other channel. But like I said in the beginning of this, we all know what's going on. There's no sense keep repeating it and just keep getting in the doghouse where I can't do nothing. Besides, we could be talking about seeds and stuff, right? Plants. That's what we should be doing right now. It's time. If you haven't planted yet, it's not time to plant here in my area. But if it is yours, you should plant something.
Indeed, you should. I'm going to. I can't even go to the store and get food that doesn't make me sick, so I'm going to have to start planting my own and growing it. Can't eat the potatoes anymore. Organic potatoes grown in contaminated soil. What's the point?
Sarah Normally, hello, how you doing? Good to see you here. Good to see you made it. Whoop whoop. Yeah, several feet of snow. Wow, Camo. Yeah, I'm probably down to, I don't know, 5, 6 inches maybe here and there, but it's melting quite a bit in areas. Now they're getting rid of Dr. Seuss books. What?
Yeah, that's so crazy. You know,
I remember Dr. Seuss when I was a kid. I used to like his books. Weird, but
that's got a lot of metaphors to it, and yeah.
I didn't know that, Mom. That's crazy. But that's how they rewrite history, right?
That's right. Yep.
So what are they replacing it with? Multicolors, I'm sure.
I'm afraid to guess. I really am. I stop asking what's next and just wait a couple minutes.
A storm brought lots of snow in Texas. Yeah, that's crazy. Unbelievable. Glad to see you're okay.
I agree.
Had like a little mini hurricane last night. I didn't even know it was coming. No idea. I haven't been paying attention to anything, no news, no weather or anything. And boom. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah. Popped up all of a sudden.
You told me that there's something coming my way. I had no idea what. Yep. 60-mile-an-hour winds. I mean, I've been in worse, but
I think they create them.
yeah, it didn't seem normal the way it was whipping
weather-
around. I was literally leaning into this sucker, and it was cold. It was cold. It was so cold. Just a few minutes out there, my hands were frozen to the point where they're hurting. It was crazy. And
Wow.
leaning down, yeah, it was this, and it was like a rain, snow, ice, whatever coming down,
Right.
just whipping you. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, they're manipulating the weather and testing, blackouts
And I heard the transformer. It went boom. So I know what it was, but they didn't come out till the next day today, and they said 4:30. It wasn't until, I don't know. It was later than that, but anyway, it's on. Woo! No having to wait a month. Oh wow.
that would suck really bad.
You never know these guys, right?
That's true.
You don't, because every year you're expecting something, but I seem to have been getting lucky. I'm like on the outskirts or the edges of it, so I get hit, but I get the milder part of it, while other people is getting slammed, even flooded. Yeah, it was definitely below zero. It was 20 something degrees, but with that wind, it seemed like it was below zero.
Well, it's too bad. Time to build an igloo.
Wow, your two sons climbed a mountain at 2 a.m. in that wind. Unbelievable. What, Truth? Come on. Really? I have no idea. That's crazy. It's all crazy.
I figured out that word I'm looking for. I got a new word that fits it. So familiar. Mm-hmm. Pandemic is wearing off. We need a new word.
I'm gonna drop the link for the Maskless Ninja. I can't play any of his videos because they got me twice. The last one on my other channel, and I tried being nice about it here and just giving him a shout out, and still got nailed. But check him out. I happen to think it's pretty cool, and that's what we all should be doing. My opinion.
Yep. Pretty cool channel. Inspiring.
Yeah.
It's kind of inspiring. If he could do it, we could do it too. I do it. I never wear a mask or anything. I don't really get bothered that much either.
Thanks, Camel, but they took it down. Both of them. Both times. And thanks for telling them that also. I'll just show some of this video here. It says the cattle panel greenhouse for about $150, and there's many different ways I've seen. You just look it up. You could do it. Maybe some lumber you have laying around, even some scrap woods, whatever you got to do. But check this out.
Inches.
See, that's a cattle paddle fence there.
So what I'm doing here is, this greenhouse is going to be inside the diameter 7 feet wide and 101
I'll be right back.
inches
Hit the bathroom real quick.
long. If you use 3 cattle panels, you'll make that probably 151 and a half or 152. You'll probably need to measure that. You can go 5 cat. It doesn't matter. You can go as long as you want to. The width stays 7 feet simply because that gives you 6 feet 2 inches.
That's pretty cool.
2 inches of headroom. Raise it up. We'll put fencing staples in here and hold it up, and it is ready to go. You can come in here where the 2 panels meet.
That's
and
cool.
You can weld. You can tack weld that right there. We want to make it secure. You can weld it, but wire is just as good. Get you some baling wire, galvanized wire of some kind, and just wrap it around here. Okay, these are 1.5 inch fencing staples. Hammer. I'm going to put one on the cross piece here, so it won't move up and down. And then I'll also put one on the vertical piece, so it won't move sideways. Okay. It helps if someone is on the other side with their knee to it, or you can put something there to brace it, it will nail a lot easier. And at this time, I have about an hour and a half invested in it, and that's it. Some of that was going in and grabbing the camera and the tripod and whatever. So, you know, maybe an hour altogether laying this out and screwing it together. I didn't show you, but what I did is just on the ends, I just put 3 screws, some 3-inch screws on each end, holding it together.
Very simple.
Or the next day, I've got the uprights up, the door frame or window frame, either way, whichever end, it doesn't really matter. Let me just show you the way this thing goes together. Fencing staples here. And again, like I said in the other video, to me, the reason for the cattle panel, first of all, is just easy. It's just almost a instant structure. But also, as the wind, if you got plastic, if you're using for a greenhouse, as the wind blows here, it doesn't just blow that plastic. It hits, the plastic hits right there. It just gives it so much more stability.
I like that.
You just had some ribs like a PVC pipe or something like that, and it just keeps your plastic together. So I'll let me get the other end done, and then I'll show that.
I like that.
That's it for right now. I will frame up, make a door and a window for it, put that in there with hinges
Yeah, it's
and
very
such,
simple.
and show you the finished product without the skin on it, without the plastic on it. The window, just got a string on it right now, but obviously it can be automatic like my other one.
Okay.
And the brackets, I went ahead and put these brackets on here. It's about $15 worth of brackets. I didn't use them on my other one. It has not failed. It has not faltered. I don't think you need them. But if you want them, I just giving you an option here. All these brackets here, and I put some in the corners and up here. Those brackets were about 15 bucks. I had the hinges, but a set of hinges is about $3, maybe $4. You want some pretty heavy ones, maybe. Those are the door hinges I took off the door. But you want some pretty good hinges on the on this door, because it weighs a little bit more, obviously more than just this little window weighs. All right, I've got this window opening at the bottom, opening at the top, hinged at the bottom. Unlike my other one, I did it just the opposite, simply because as you open it up, the hot air is going to come and exit there. So that's, anyway, I told you how sturdy it's going to be. You don't hear it rattling at all. I don't know how heavy it is. I can pick up that end of it. And by the way, I told you I put the screws down here in the corners, but I also came back in and put some brackets. Unnecessary, didn't do it on the other ones. Don't think you need it. If you really want to get funky with it, just instead of screws, just put you some lag bolts in there, a couple of lag bolts. But it's not going anywhere. This is sturdy as it can be. So that's it so far. I'll skin it out, and
Anyway, we get the gist of that, right? Just look up cattle panel greenhouse. Get several different ideas. Like I said, maybe you got some scrap wood or something. Right? What's this? Oh, wow. This is my apple tree. This is what I pruned. And I just put it in one of my jars. I used to have Mica root in it. But right now, it's got a root stimulant that I put in there. And like I said, all I did was you trim the end of the bark off. Down, remove that. Just don't want to get it dripping. Say you put the gel on the bare part. You scrape it down to the meat inside the tree there. And that's where there's going to be a bunch of roots going to start growing out. And once the roots gets nice and strong enough, that's when it's going to go in the ground.
Nice.
That's going to be a few weeks. But do it this way, I'm gonna have to change the water at least once a day and just keep adding a little root stimulant in there. Just dip it in some more. See if I can rush it a little bit. Same thing with the cherry tree. Oh, and garlic. See? Here's a mason jar I did. It's just got plain filtered water there. I change the water every day, and I just make sure there's enough water in there where they all can be under the water, covered with the water. And within 3 or 4 days, I don't know if you see this or not, but right here, you see the little things coming out the end of it? That's roots. I don't know if you see it or not. But this is a garlic clove just soaked in plain water just for a few days, 3, 4 days maybe. It's hard to keep track of everything, but I think it's just 3 to 4 days. And those roots start to come out. So after they get just a little bit longer, all of them aren't like that yet, but there's quite a few of them in here that have them little roots starting. I let them get a little bit longer, then I'll dip it in the solution to get the roots really kicking and put it in the soil and put it in one of these little greenhouses with a lid on it. And in a few days, should see garlic popping out the dirt. And the reason why I'm talking about that is because what I see, what they tell you how to plant garlic is in the fall, it sits throughout the winter, and then in the springtime, your garlic is planted. I just try to soak it in water. And I'm gonna have garlic this year. I got like over 100 cloves. I'm expecting all of them to start growing roots. Like I told you about the garlic, well, this is another one. I used to have bilberry extract in here. But right now it's got ginger. Like I said, I broke it into pieces. I could have broke this even smaller in a couple more pieces. But I don't even know how many I got, but I broke up plenty of pieces and just got it soaking in the water. Change the water every day. I'll try throwing a couple of drops of root stimulator in there, see if I can get some ginger going for this year. Because once again, they say you have to plant this in the fall, and you gotta wait till next spring before they start to sprout. Well, I'm gonna see if I can do it this year. Don't know if it's gonna work or not, but I'll let you know. Sweet potatoes, yeah. Thanks, Truth and Camo. Sweet potatoes are so easy, man. They grow like crazy. I'm gonna be doing the sweet potatoes and the yams as well. Hopefully everybody is. So that's just it. Washwoman. A lot of people say that with the chickens. I actually was ready to get some chickens and make a little chicken coop. But I really don't eat any eggs, and I'm trying not to eat any meat at all. I'm getting off. I have no interest of really eating so much meat anymore like I used to. So I'm trying to switch things up, and I skipped the chicken thing. Besides, I have neighbors that do the chicken thing. They have plenty of chickens, and these sprouts, like I said, you can harvest. For those who didn't see them earlier, I bought some trays and I grew them with some sprouts just in the kitchen window. This is what you can have, and you can just chop it down and eat it. But I did this one for the cats. They've been attacking it already. But now I forgot what I was even talking about. Oh, the chickens.
The chickens.
But yeah, the like I said, you can harvest those microgreens 3 times. Each time they grow slower. But you take all those roots and everything, and that's what the chickens eat. The people that do have them, they just throw the roots out there, and it's nice and healthy for the chickens.
Cool.
Yeah. I couldn't even tell you when the last time I had eggs. I used to love eggs too, all the time. Yeah. No milk at all, period. I gave that up years ago after I found out about all the pus cells.
Yeah, I don't eat any dairy.
Yeah, full of pus, hormones, antibiotics. But what do I know? I'm just.
That's nothing I want to put in my body. I'm not a doctor or anything, but yeah.
What's going on, Miss? What happened? Someone. Her husband got killed. It's not good. Sorry to hear that. But yeah, if this works out, all you gotta do is just soak some ginger in some water, get it in a sprout.
Come here. Come here. It's terrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's awesome. Veggies and fruits. I got two papaya trees coming.
Oh, those are good. Those are good. I
Yeah.
love papayas. Me too, Cam. Veggies. I'm a veggie person. No meat, no dairy. It's just my digestive system. Just out of whack.
Yeah. The more and more you learn, the easier it is to stop eating the crap that they got us hooked to, you know?
Exactly. I feel better anyway. Gain less weight.
Yeah.
Healthy. I mean, I create my own food and can it, so I'm really healthy and gonna have to start growing it. I'm gonna be even healthier. Okay.
Yeah. I gotta get back into it. I'm slacking on it too much. But I agree with Conspiracy Mom there because I like my lasagnas. Wow. Love lasagna.
Oh, I haven't had that.
The cheese. But the cheese is like the worst
I'm
thing in the world you can eat.
the cheese, man. I miss the cheese. I really do. The cheese. That was a hard one
Yeah.
for me. The cheese. I give up milk real easy, eggs and all that, but the cheese, oh gosh. It was hard.
Yeah, ziti and lasagna.
Dang.
Pus. Oh, come on.
What makes it? I mean, got me drooling now. Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just wouldn't taste right without the cheese.
Yep. And the ground beef.
No. You're gonna have to sit down. Sit down.
That's true. That's right, Camo. Yeah. Hey,
Vegan.
miss.
I haven't tried that yet. Is it cheese or was it made out of plants? Because I eat butter that's made out of plants. That's really good. Hey, you know what? You can't tell the difference, Bob. I mean, you
Really?
can't. But yeah, to me, after you eat it a while, it just tastes like really, really good butter. Oh yeah, made out of plants. I was impressed. Hmm.
Mitch is talking food. I love cheese.
Yeah, me too,
What's up,
man.
Mitch?
I gotta check out that vegan cheese, see what the ingredients are. Yeah.
We were talking about good stuff, good healthy stuff to grow and grow and harvest and
Sidetracked on
good
cheese.
nutrition, but somehow we ended up on cheese.
Totally sidetracked. Oh man. It's been years for me since I had cheese, man.
Yeah, I'm definitely not 100%. It's hard to be, but getting there. Especially when it's time to start harvesting. Gonna be eating a lot of garden stuff.
Yep. Juicing. Got juicer and yeah, I'm ready.
We digress. Yeah.
Yeah, we did just a little bit, didn't we? Yeah.
I never tried that. Cheese made from vegetables.
Me either. I haven't tried that either. I'll just check it out. Might
Gotta
be
be
good.
careful.
The butter is really good. I was impressed. Soy free at that, okay? Soy free vegetable butter. Good. They got the olive oil kind too, but it has soy in it. So I just buy like the soy free. Comes in little containers. Yeah.
I'd question that a little bit farther because if they're making cheese out of vegetables, that's what they're doing with the meat, right? Making plant-based meat.
Does it
So
taste like cheese, Camo?
I wonder if it's
Is it
3D
expensive?
printed.
I've seen it at the store and it's really expensive. Does it taste like cheese or just like grossed out? I don't want to waste my money.
Is it is it lab grown cheese?
So did I, Camo. I had to completely change my diet. That might be worth one try just to see what it tastes like.
That's what's up. Mitch is starting a fast today. That's what I need to do. Do at least a 3-day fast. Yep. With my herbal tea. Just drink tea.
Oh, that chamomile tea is pretty good.
Or kick it up a notch. Get some fruits and vegetables and just juice them.
Yeah.
Get some carrots and celery, some beets, some good stuff. Just juice it. Drink it. That helps clean you right out. Takes the toxins right out of your cells. That's what I've seen anyway. I'm not a doctor. Gotta say that. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Didn't you read that somewhere?
Yeah. Upon research, or my own research, my own opinion, whatever you want to say.
Well, I thought I read it somewhere myself.
Screw tube.
Hmm. Bunch of bull. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I read it before. It's a little bit on it.
Yeah, 3 days. That's what's up. You can do it. Feel much better afterwards.
You feel hungry when you do it?
No,
Really?
I actually only eat once a day anyway.
Well, me too. But if I don't eat once a day, then I feel like really hungry and like, yeah, I got yeah.
As a matter of fact, I haven't even had anything today. I haven't eaten anything. I was gonna take my shower and eat and everything for alive, but
I had a protein pancake. They're pretty good. Protein pancake.
so Camo, you're saying that's mandatory over there now? It's coming. We know it. Just a matter of when. After all they're done with the sheeple, I guess that's when it's gonna be clamped down time. All the voluntarily uneducated, uninformed, or gotta be careful.
Careful.
Yeah, because they're always nailing me, taking down every damn live stream I do. Everyone.
They're nitpicking you apart is what they're doing.
For the past couple months, look how many videos I have still up. And I've cleaned it up because I don't want people coming to my channel and seeing like 50 deleted videos in a row.
Hmm.
You gotta scroll and scroll and scroll down to find a damn video to watch.
Really?
So here we are.
No videos to watch? No more videos?
Well, I only have a few that, for the seeds that I was gonna do. Like I got lemon balm seeds and echinacea, all different kinds of seeds I'll be somehow setting up this giveaway thing.
I think it take about maybe a couple of weeks for starvation mode. I would think. I don't know.
Yeah, this isn't my original channel, Mitch. This originally was my own personal channel that I used just to watch music videos, or if I was working on a car, so I might look up a video, or just before I woke up. And I just put it aside and went to my Truth Seeker channel when I woke up and wanted to shout to the world and try to wake everybody up and do my part and get hammered down every time in more ways than one.
Yeah.
But a lot more about prepping would be good, I think. And right now it's grow season, so I think growth should be on the agenda right now. If you haven't started them already, like I said, my area, I don't have to start. I'm starting them inside. I still got over 2 months to go before they can go outside.
still pretty cold up there, isn't it?
Yeah, cold. Still, ground's frozen. Still covered with snow. But like I said, I bought LED light. It was $301 delivered, and it covers a 8x8 area where I can just have a whole crop of stuff just vegging, just growing up to go outside. I'll be making videos of it. I'll be showing everyone. Yeah, and that's why I was telling everyone about this garlic. If you want to plant, and you could grow the garlic inside, but if it's out in the more good sun, you'd get good quality garlic when it's harvested. Yeah, most of the time I start most of my plants inside. Sometimes I'd go out and buy some, but after these last few years, I've been just doing more and more of my own, and this time it's 100% straight up all me. And not only that, I added crazy all kinds of medicinal plants. They look like flowers. You can plant them everywhere. Look nice. Tastes good in some hot water.
I'm sure it would.
Yep, perennials. If you're in an area where it doesn't get too cold, they'll come back every year. That's what heirloom seeds do. Don't
What
yank them out.
gets too cold, it kills them.
Yeah, I guess the roots can't take it if they get frozen. So, I mean, what you could do is, if you do get cold in your area, like I'm supposed to do, I do with my berry bushes. I take, like in the fall time, I take the leaves I rake up, and I'll pile them all around the base of the plant to insulate the snow and the cold from hitting the roots directly. It's supposed to help. I heard that from other people. That's what they do. So that's what I did. I covered them with a bunch of leaves. Yep.
Being a pain, aren't you?
Cam was asking you something, Debbie.
What's that?
I don't know what you're talking about. I get the
Broken stuff. Broken up stuff off.
Yep, good idea, Mitch.
hold on.
Hay and straw. Yep, very good. Anything like that to help insulate from the cold. That way, it'll come back the following year.
What broken up stuff, Camo? What are you talking about? Broken up stuff off. Unless I fell asleep and missed it.
Yeah. Yeah, at Camo, I think I did make a float like a long time ago. I made so many different channels for a backup, but I just don't have the time to run everything. I have a hard enough time running YouTube. If I had plenty of time to invest, like not sleep. Yeah.
Oh, you mean the audio? Oh. Bob suggested maybe it might be like you might need like earplugs or something like that for the static when the volume's like can't hear. I don't hear the static on this channel though. On a Truth Seeker channel I did, but Not
Hmm.
here. If that's what you're talking about, Camo. I've heard other people having problems with StreamYard and the audio crackling and so we couldn't hear and stuff. Or it just could be messing with you. Who knows? Try earplugs or something, earphones.
Pine needle tea. I haven't tried that one, Mitz. But yeah, I hear that's a good one too. I mean, that would be good emergency tea. There's pine trees everywhere.
Yeah, I hear that's pretty good, pine needle tea. Supposed to be
Yeah,
good to get vitamin C in it.
yeah. Just type it in your search. Can you live off of herbal teas? And I've seen doctors saying yes, you can. So if you got some herbal teas, especially if you can grow them, put them in some flower pots.
What was it crackling before you went on panel, Camelina? Huh. Yeah, try some earphones, son. That might help. You got earbuds. Sorry, Bob.
No, it's all right. Yeah, I haven't tried pine needle tea. I guess you can eat the wood too. You take the bark off and scrape down into the meat of the tree
Yeah,
if you had to.
yeah. I never tried that, but I guess you could, yeah. It's supposed to be like, they call it the meat.
Yeah.
But then it kind of like kills the tree too if you do it wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard.
Okay, Mitch, thanks for stopping in. You have a good night. Appreciate it.
Good night. Take care.
Thanks for coming to my first live stream on my Nobody channel.
Say that. We're all somebody. We just gotta go let the other bodies see. Let the other bodies know where you're at.
I wasn't talking about everyone. I was talking about the channel.
Yeah, I
You know,
know.
of course, everyone here, they're on it. That's why we're all here together still. And we're missing a lot too. A lot of them, if they knew that we're here, they'd be here too. I just have to learn to watch my mouth because I like to say F you, New World, kind of stuff, just straight out. And you get warnings and strikes and punishments.
Yeah, they do test you, don't they, Bob? They do. They test us very, very well.
Well, they're very hard on the thing that's going around all over the world right now. They don't want to say too much about it against the narrative. You say anything against their narrative, you're done. And I'm all about doing that. That's what we're all pretty much. But anyway.
Go outside, Ken. You stop.
Oh, you too, Mom. All right, you take care. Thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing the links. Appreciate it. Yeah, let me put my. You all have it already, but I'll put my email in chat.
You have to wait.
if anyone wants to get a hold of me. And always, as like before, if you want to drop your channel link in the chat, because ScrewTube don't let you click on each other's names to go check each other out. You're always welcome to drop your links.
The separation game.
Yeah. Yep. We all gotta pretty much stick together, right? I mean, we're dwindling down. People are getting removed left and right, shut down.
Pretty soon they're not going to have a channel left to keep it up. Ain't going to be
Oh
nobody.
yeah. That's when you know it's on.
On the platform.
When they shut down the platforms, you're like, uh-oh. You better dig in.
Well, at the rate they're going.
Much love, Mom. Thank you again. Sorry if I offended you, Dawn. I didn't mean to.
Don't be offended now, Pop.
That's what you're doing, Dawn. Yeah. You know it. This is huge.
There's going to be a big separation. It's going to be like a split of paradigms, the right and the left. I mean, I'm not going to, live in those smart cities or anything like that.
Yeah.
You know what they'd like to happen and all that. I'm not going to do that.
15-minute city. Go anywhere in your city in 15 minutes. Probably by bicycle.
Yeah. That's crazy. Who would that really appeal to?
No. Dawn got jokes and saying StreamYard is getting hit with troubles now too. What do you mean? What's going on? I haven't been able to use StreamYard in over a month. Or wait, once. In between strikes.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, Dawn's here and kicking people off and buffering and crackling noises.
I'll be right back, Bob. I gotta run this puppy outside for a sec.
Okay, no problem. Hey, Magical Mystery Skywatcher saying hello, everyone. How you doing? Yeah, blind straight, that's for sure. Left and right. I'm on the verge of it now. That's why I can't even go to my own channel for 3 months now. Gotta chill out over here for 3 months, then it'll be safe to go home. Until they nail me again. But I guess I gotta change my ways. YouTube don't like my ways. Magical Mystery Skywatcher is saying, "Hey Bob, I don't remember or don't know who you are. Who are you? What happened?" Yeah, you got that right. Anyway, anyone who's promoting anything against their narrative is getting nailed big time. Doesn't matter what your opinion is, they don't want to hear it. So, how many of you are starting gardens this year? Is everyone in here going to be growing? Oh, it's always medical misinformation. If you say anything about the thing you put over your face, if you're say anything against that, or the thing that they want to put in people's arms, anything against that, that is a community guideline strike. So you can't say anything about it. All you gotta do is look up their guidelines. Just look them up, and it'll tell you. Free speech is no more. Can't even talk about vitamins. Wow. Camo's doing the garden. That's what's up. Growing tons. Awesome. Exactly. Grow for your neighbors as well. That's what I'm doing with all these trees. Like I said, I mean, I went and clipped my tree, pruned it. I got like 10 or 12 branches in here. Got them rooting. And I'm going to pass them out to everybody so everybody can have an apple tree starting. It'll take like 2 years before it's decent to get a couple apples, but yep, definitely doing the greenhouse too. I talked about it for the last 2 years and didn't do it. No more talking about it.
I like to live on a bigger piece of property.
Well, it's disgusting when you go out to cut your crop down, and during the season while you're growing it, you can see like the morning dew. If you look at the right angles, you can see the rainbow colors in the water droplets sitting on your plants. You know what I mean?
Mm.
It's not supposed to have the rainbow colors in your dew. You see it even in the snow. If you look at it at the right angles with the light and everything, you can see all the different colors. It's not just white, sparkly snow. It's green and blue and red and purple. It's everything. What's that? Is that heavy metals?
Could be.
I don't know, because I don't know anything.
We only speculate, Bob. We don't know anything. We just speculate. It's all speculation.
Speculate. There you go. I'm speculating.
That's a good word. Speculate.
That's a good one.
I like it. Speculate.
Yeah.
It sounds kind of fancy. Speculate. There you go.
Yep, I do the eggplants too.
That's pretty good. Eggplant.
Mm. It's not one of my favorites, but I do eggplants. Taste the rainbow. Yep, exactly. Yep, it just turns me off and just knowing. That's why, I mean, I kicked myself in the butt for not doing the greenhouse already.
Happy birthday, Mark. 40 minutes early, but happy birthday.
Wow. Oh, are we gonna sing to him?
No. No.
No.
No.
Well,
Other
you have
people's
to
been
settle
trying to
that.
get me. Other people's been trying to get me to karaoke. I'm gonna pass.
Happy birthday. It's
I
awesome.
need,
Hope you
I
have a
need
great
to put a little bit of music with it. I would.
Yep. They can't play music either. Why don't you come on up? Here, I'll drop the link.
You
Don't
go.
be
All right.
shy.
We can sing in a group. If we don't have to sing it alone, it'll sound a lot better. Okay. Hey, you,
Yeah,
come here.
and this channel here, the reason why it's named Ringmaster Rob is actually because I used to have an online gift shop. It was called Ringmaster Rob's Gift Shop. So I used to, do a lot of online selling at one point on the side. And yeah,
It's a catchy name.
well, it's supposed to be just Ringmaster, but that was taken already. So
Ringmaster. Oh, Ringmaster Robs. It's catchy.
yeah. Well, I don't know. I'd like to just change it to something decent, Can't name it Truth Seeker.
Hey.
Tell us what you think, Dawn. What's going on March 4th or 5th? What do you think? I know it's always full of surprises. You really, I don't know.
Exactly. You don't know what to expect. I think something's gonna pop up with Trump. G-Man. I don't know.
Is that what she's referring to?
Well, I don't know, but
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
I don't know. He just left a little too quietly.
Nothing but a day.
He left a little too quietly without, it's not like him to do that. So I don't know. I expect something. I don't know.
Mm. Well, I just hope everybody stays safe. Always keep your head on a swivel.
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't know. You think so? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, Dawn. Wouldn't that be something? Talk about some upset people. Talk about civil unrest. Talk about wow.
Oh, is that right? I didn't get it done. Huh.
I didn't watch the whole speech. I watched a few minutes here and
I
there,
didn't,
kind of skipped through it a little bit, but
I didn't watch any of it. I missed it. Huh.
yeah.
I figured I'd hear about it along the grapevine somewhere, but I haven't till now. Yeah, something's gonna happen for sure. You can feel it. It's in the air. Something's gonna
Mm.
pop.
Yeah. Well, right now it seems like it's the weather. I mean, certain areas are getting hammered with crazy weather. Not just the U.S. It's all around.
Yeah, it's like a global assault. Global assault test pattern.
Yeah, and obviously they're getting away with it because nothing's been done. I mean,
Well, who's
I
gonna
was
do
just
anything about it? I mean, it's all one side. I mean,
yeah. We're
unless we all
talking.
stand up. I mean,
We've seen the pictures of damages where the houses are gone, they're leveled flat, nothing left, no refrigerators, no washer
oh,
dryers, no
they
hot
have
water heater, nothing.
no
But the
mercy.
trees around it are still there and
Absolutely no
green.
mercy.
House after house after house after house. I don't know. Who knows? It could be. Maybe. Exactly, a jet stream. Yeah. Tell people they control the jet stream, they think you're crazy.
Yeah, really. No.
Been talking that for years. Tell someone that likes a certain fast food place where you get their cheeseburgers and French fries, that there's could be human DNA in it possibly, and they're like, "Oh, really? Well, that just makes me want to go eat 10 more." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's the mentality we have today.
yeah. They don't believe it. I mean,
Yeah.
get called a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, I want to live on a mountain. That would have been a place to be up on a mountain, but wow, you'd have to be off grid and
Yep.
be able to handle the cold. I guess it depends where you are. Here
I
it'd
used,
be cold.
I used to live on a mountain off grid in Arkansas.
Yeah, was it the hotter weather there though?
Oh yeah, but yeah, had like
Yeah.
5,000 chickens, all kinds of stuff. on well, I love well water.
You mean me, washwoman? Start selling seeds. I'm not gonna sell. I'm gonna pass them out. And everybody that does harvest should save seeds also.
Hmm.
You let 1 or 2 year plants flower, and turn into seed and save all them seeds and harvest the rest of them. But, you get a cucumber, just take all the seeds out, at least one cucumber, and save them.
Does celery have seeds in it?
Celery, I think, yeah, you let it keep going and it will flower.
Will it? Okay.
You know, I've had what are you talking about? You said celery?
Yeah, celery.
Yeah. It wasn't celery. I did the lettuce, let it go, and it got really tall, lengthy thing with flowers all over. But yeah, I got like 5-pound bag of celery seeds. I guess that would flower too.
I have some celery growing in some flower pots.
Yeah, very good. Do as much celery as you can. Camo's surrounded by mountains. Yeah, I've been to Texas. But you're right, that could be a good trading thing too, washwoman. Seeds, in your area have a bunch of seeds. People will definitely be interested in that when there's a need for it. It'd be a good what do you call it, bartering.
I buy organic vegetables. I save the seeds from it. Peppers
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
I don't
I'm
think
saying, look.
I don't think there's anything called organic banana because the bananas don't have seeds in them anymore.
Yeah, I've seen the original bananas. They're supposed to be a lot smaller and I don't know, they just don't look like a banana does today.
They
So
look
I
different.
agree.
They look
Some
different.
kind of hybrid.
I mean, even when you go into the grocery store and the organic section where the bananas are, I mean, those bananas do not have seeds. So how can it be organic?
Hmm.
It's not. So they're lying. And the same goes with grapes. Seedless grapes, not organic. Okay. But yet there it is in the organic section.
The seeds were too healthy for us. They had to take them out. The seeds contain life. They give life.
That's right.
It's got everything it needs to produce life. To grow a grape plant or a blueberry plant or a cucumber or tomato or whatever. It's gonna sprout into life. So it's got everything it needs. Now you're eating all that good nutrition. All different kinds of seeds are good for you. Take them out like the apple seed, but they say, oh, but it's got cyanide in it. But you'd have to friggin' eat a wheelbarrow full to.
Hey, really?
You know what I mean?
Really?
Eat the seeds.
Load her up.
They'll pinpoint that one little thing, but not mention all the benefits and all the good stuff it has in it. If I make a smoothie with apples, I cut it up in pieces. I leave seeds, everything in it. I just take the stem off, of course.
Oh, that's so good. Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. Oh, yeah. With coconut milk instead of dairy milk. Isn't it really good?
Yep, the new banana. Yep. That's why I don't even look at the banana trees because I could grow bananas too, but I don't want to do any hybrids.
You going night, Mark? Going good night? Good night. I thought you already left, but okay, good night.
Yeah, all right, take care. Have a good one. I'll be going soon in a little while too. We'll go to midnight. And we'll do this again tomorrow night. Tell everybody, hey, True Seekers over here on this Ringmaster channel.
Ringmaster.
Yeah. If y'all can help me out with a name, change this name. Yeah, eat the seeds, apple and all. That's what's up. Getting ready for tomorrow. Yeah.
And this week's going fast already. It's only Tuesday. And it's like time is just nothing anymore.
Yeah, you're right. We're already into March.
I know. The year just began just last month, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's what it seems like. Isn't it January just like last month?
Oh.
Sure, it's going by quick.
Thanks, Camo. I appreciate that. Really do. It'd be cool to get everybody over here. Let them know we're here. Actually, I'll be doing a live again tomorrow night. And why don't we'll start tomorrow night. We'll do a seed giveaway. We'll do a couple of them.
That'd be fun. Seed giveaway.
Yep. That would be cool. That'd be cool seeing the videos of them being germinated and growing and, you know, getting vegetables and stuff off them. That'd be cool. So it is forced. Camo saying you see it.
I thought he went night-night. He's back again.
Got any white widow seeds? No, sorry, blind. I don't have any of those kind of seeds. Sorry. If I could, I would, though, no doubt. But I do have a wide variety. I've got like herbal seeds if you want to grow some herbs for making teas or vegetables for in the garden. So we got medicinal plants and just heirloom, all heirloom.
Sounds like I'm going to get myself a new hobby.
Growing?
Yeah, a lifelong hobby. Yeah, sure, why not? I've already got the cooking and canning down pat. May as well just grow my own food too, you know, as much as I can. Let's see why not.
That's awesome.
I mean, that seems like the less time-consuming part is growing it. It's time-consuming cooking it and canning it.
It's all time consuming. If you're starting fresh, you don't have, do you have a garden already, or you gotta make a place for it? Because you gotta dig it up. No. Till it.
We don't know if you can do it raised bed.
That's true. Exactly.
The easiest way to do it raised bed.
That's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna be making a few of those. And I've seen on the really deep raised beds where if you make it really high, where they actually throw good sized logs and stuff in there as fill. In the top half, you do with the good soil. The bottom, you do with the like limbs of trees and stuff because it'll decay and everything. It'll become worm food and turn into dirt. And you don't have to have so much dirt to fill it up and it'll be up where you don't have to bend down so far.
That's true. It's a lot.
Blue dream. Blind's got some blue dream. Going hydro on them. That's what's up. Must be nice.
That's something I can put in the greenhouse too. All
It's
kinds
cool
of
cameras.
different kinds of plants.
What's that?
That's something I can put in the greenhouse too. Different kinds of plants. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you can
Medical
grow year
plants.
round in it.
Medical
That's the
plants,
thing.
vegetable plants.
Yep. Oh, come on, Blind. Hmm. Yeah, I hear you, Don. You have a good one, and thank you very much. Thanks for coming, hanging out, and help spread the word. Appreciate it.
Good night, Don. Take care.
Yeah.
Always take care.
Yep. I'll have some seeds put together and get a few packages going for tomorrow.
I'll be spreading the word. The more the merrier.
Yep. Yep. Gonna be growing like crazy this year. Unbelievable.
I'm looking forward to it myself. I really am. Been cooped up inside all winter. Like go outside and do some yard stuff anyway.
Yeah. I don't mind it. It is a lot though when you have a lot.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt. Especially water them sometimes. It'll take like 2 hours just to water.
It takes me an hour just to water my outside yard plants.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Truth Exposed. You take care. Have a good night too. That's what I'm gonna do. Get some sleep. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. That'd be awesome.
And that's what I'm gonna do too. Get some sleep.
And I have some more videos too to share. You take care. Much love. Well, people probably getting notifications on this one if they knew. My other one, no one is getting. Well, some of them did. Can't say no.
I did.
Yeah. Some people did. A lot of them said they don't get them. I don't know.
People
But
probably
anyway,
wondering where you went. Where'd Truth Seeker go?
he's down.
I have to round them up somehow.
Yeah.
Popcorn.
Watercress.
Let me see.
Watercress is another good one too.
I hear the popcorn. Let me see if this is going to work. Hold on. Let me see if this works.
I forgot how many watercress I have, but I probably got plenty where I can put some of them in the package too. Oh, that video I showed. Hold on.
Seemed to help. The ear pods, you seem to help with the static.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Start
Right
hearing
here's
popcorn.
That's good. But here's the link to What's Her Face channel. Yeah, check out some of her other videos that I can't play here on ScrewTube. I could play them, but they wouldn't like it.
Of course they wouldn't. Don't like anything. Well, anything creative.
You're welcome, Camo. No problem. But of course. But I really don't have anything else to show except for a couple of these herb things, but we'll save that for tomorrow. I'll show some of the benefits of each seed that will be in the giveaway.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fun. Yeah. Spread the word and get a whole bunch of peoples in here.
Oh. Sorry about that. What the one on the greenhouse. There's a lot of different videos actually on the cattle panel. Greenhouses, just check them out and get some different ideas. Some people, like I said, they go all out and make it really nice and everything, and other people they just make it good. It works. Don't have to be fancy, but pretty simple to do.
I like it. Pretty simple idea. Efficient. Easy.
Camo says gonna build several. Wow. Yeah. The more the better, I guess. You know.
Sure.
Anyway, it's about midnight. I guess we'll call this one early one. Being as I really don't have any more stuff to do. No more good stuff. And get the word out to William again, Cabero. He's supposed to come up, remember? On do
Oh
some
yeah. Oh yeah. It'd be nice to have him come on the panel.
yeah. I want to get hold of him, and I want to get hold of Blickham as well. Get him over here, and because he does a lot of natural health as well.
You can't post anything on the other channel, huh?
Nothing.
That sucks.
Thanks, Lou. Appreciate it. You too. You have a good night.
Night, Lou.
Love you too, Camo. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, 'cause I know a lot of people will be over here if they're new.
Sure, they just have to figure out where you went.
Yeah.
Night, Camo.
Yeah. Anyway, like I was saying, much love to you all. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. And I guess we'll be gathering here from now on.
Yeah, for a while till you go home.
Yep. Till it's safe to go home. 3 months. But who knows? Maybe if I'm like off the radar over here, it's better here, then I'll just stay over here. Whatever. Doesn't matter. You know?
And maybe decide to leave you alone a little bit.
That's what I'm talking about, because they're locked onto me over there in the Truth Seeker. Yep.
How long have you had that channel up?
Probably, I think it's a little over a year. Because I was just sharing everyone's videos in the beginning for like 6 months, probably a year and a half. Because like 6 months, I was just going to channels that they had good video. I'd share it on my current events and whatever. And then I didn't think I was reaching enough people, so I decided to come on here and show my face and try to gather some people. And you know, but not too much happened. Met a lot of good people though, like you and everyone in the chat. Awesome people. And from all around the world. You know, we're in this same situation. A lot of people have nobody to talk to. Some people, me, I have some, so I'm lucky.
Yeah. They keep it a point to keep most of us like separated though as much as possible, you know.
Yep.
Especially Screw Tube.
All right. Good night, everyone. Thank you. What, 4 months to make sure. Whoa. Peace out, blind. Camo.
Good night, guys. Love you all.
Everyone else is here. See 6 people left. Woo! And thanks, Steph, for chilling up here with me. It's awesome.
No problem. Always good to talk.
Yeah,
Thank you for having me.
absolutely. Much love. Yep. Yeah, I hope so, blind. Just gotta learn to keep my mouth shut on certain topics, I guess. Can't do nothing about it, you know. I can complain and try to wake people. They don't wake anyway.
You know, you only give them what you want when you get upset anyway. What they want, you know.
Yeah.
They want to see you upset.
Yep. Okay, so tomorrow probably about the same time, probably 9. I'm gonna shoot for 8:30, but probably 9. So hopefully I'll see everyone 9 p.m. Thank you all again.
I'm
Much
sure
love
we'll
to
all
everyone.
be, Bob. Much
What's
love
that?
you guys. I'm sure we'll all be here. Show up for you.
Cool. Awesome. All right, you take care.
Good night,
Have a
everybody.
good one, Debbie.
Good night, Bob. Good night, guys.
Good night. Much love.